wondered what set extraordinary people apart, even as kids? Welcome to Genesis of Genius, where we journey back in time to discover the fascinating childhood stories behind today's most inspiring individuals. From inventors and artists to leaders and icons, let's uncover what sparked their greatness. Ready to meet today's little legend? Let's dive in. Welcome to our deep dive into the early life of one of history's greatest minds. Today we travel back to a quiet corner of 19th century Germany, to a time long before fame and formulas, when a curious young boy in rural Swabia began a journey of wonder and discovery. Born in 1879 in the town of Ulm, this boy would grow up to be Albert Einstein. In this episode, we explore how Einstein's childhood, his family background, peculiar habits, insatiable curiosity, and formative mentors shaped the genius he would become. Albert Einstein was the first child and only son of Hermann and Pauline Einstein, a Jewish couple from Swabia in southern Germany. Hermann hailed from a line of Jewish tradesmen who had assimilated into German society, placing high value on education. Hermann was mathematically inclined but modest in business, and his wife Pauline was strong-willed and musically gifted. The Einsteins identified culturally as Jews, but paid little heed to religious rituals. In June 1880, the family moved from Ulm to Munich, where Hermann and his brother founded a small electrotechnical company. It was in Munich that Albert spent most of his childhood in a comfortable home, nurturing his quiet, contemplative nature. From the very start, Albert's development puzzled his family. As a toddler, he scarcely spoke, worrying his parents enough to seek medical advice. When he finally did speak, Albert whispered sentences softly to himself before repeating them aloud, appearing to carefully rehearse each word. His cautious speech led the family maid to call him der Depperte, the dim-witted one, and his relatives to fear he might never properly learn to speak. Yet, in hindsight, Albert's slow and reflective speech hinted at a deeply engaged mind. Aside from speech delays, Einstein was quiet and self-contained, often shying away from the play of other children. He preferred solitary activities, deeply engrossed in puzzles, building complex structures with blocks, or constructing extraordinary houses of cards. His intense focus demonstrated remarkable patience and persistence, hinting at his future intellectual stamina. One charming story highlights his unusual way of thinking. When his sister Maya was born, Albert was told she was a special toy, prompting him to innocently ask, "But where are the wheels?" A pivotal moment occurred around age 4 or 5 when Albert received a pocket compass from his father. Captivated by how the needle moved without visible force, he felt a thrill that sparked his lifelong fascination with invisible forces. This simple compass ignited his quest to uncover the hidden laws of nature. By his pre-teen years, Einstein's passion for mathematics and science soared beyond his peers. Encouraged by his uncle Jacob, he began seeing algebra as playful detective work. At 12, Einstein eagerly taught himself geometry from a textbook, spending countless hours solving problems alone. Mentored by Max Talmud, a medical student and frequent family guest, Einstein's mathematical talents rapidly surpassed his mentor's abilities, soon advancing to higher mathematics independently. Talmud also introduced Albert to Aaron Bernstein's popular books on natural science, a series that profoundly influenced Einstein's scientific outlook and fueled his imagination with detailed descriptions of experiments. Under Talmud's guidance, Einstein also delved into philosophy, notably Immanuel Kant's challenging critique of pure reason, at just 13 years old. Philosophy trained Einstein to think deeply, question assumptions, and rigorously analyze reality beyond mere formulas. His extensive self-driven studies led Einstein toward skepticism about traditional religious doctrines. By age 12, conflicts between science and scripture caused him to reject orthodox religion, setting a lifelong course toward independent, rational inquiry. The very traits that marked Einstein as slow or peculiar in childhood became foundations of his genius. His reflective speech, solitary pursuits, and relentless questioning nurtured a curiosity essential to scientific breakthroughs. Einstein's early fascination with invisible forces would eventually lead him to revolutionary discoveries like relativity and the iconic formula E equals mc squared. Albert Einstein's childhood story demonstrates how seemingly ordinary traits can evolve into extraordinary abilities. His journey from a quiet, introspective child to an innovative thinker underscores the power of curiosity, persistence, and independent thought, traits that transformed a misunderstood boy into one of history's greatest scientific minds. Thank you for joining us today on this exploration into the formative years of Albert Einstein. Until next time, keep nurturing curiosity and imagination. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share to help spread curiosity and inspiration.